Well, a new poll from the University of Michigan finds at least 1/3 of children and preteens use social media apps, and a good portion of parents don't have the time to monitor their habits online. National correspondent Paul Gerke is joining us right now with a look at this poll. So what did this survey say, Paul?
Survey says way too many kids have unfettered access to the internet. Imagine trying to soak in all the good, the bad, the ugly that the World Wide Web has to offer without having the skills or the wherewithal to digest that information. The good news is that this survey says that the majority of parents are using some sort of parental controls, but the majority is not everybody. 39% of parents surveyed say it's too time-consuming to monitor their child's internet use. 21% can't get the parental controls figured out, and about a third know their kids are going to find a way around those controls. This survey comes on the heels of that leaked Facebook report from last month, which showed that the social media giant is very much aware of the damage it's causing to forming young minds. 32% of the teen girls, by Facebook's own internal study, who used Instagram said when they're feeling bad about their bodies, that site makes them feel worse, Adrienne.
Do we know the percentage of parents who aren't even bothering to look at parental controls? I would think that a lot of them are saying, you know what, my kids are going to figure it out anyway. They're going to switch them back on.
Yeah, who knows how honest they were in this survey of about 1,000 parents nationwide, but 1 in 6 say they don't use any parental controls at all. 1 in 3 say they're relying on their schools to educate their kids about social media savviness, at least to some capacity. We need to think about the long-term ramifications of a survey like this. The Wall Street Journal actually just published an article yesterday describing the strange new phenomenon that sort of cropped up, where doctors are linking kids watching TikTok videos of people with Tourette's syndrome to developing their own sort of nervous tics and uttering of strange phrases. It's interesting to see, and it's going to be even more interesting 10, 20, 30 years down the line, exactly what social media is doing to young people, especially the really young ones, Adrienne.
You're 100% right. I believe we will be talking to a psychologist about this particular TikTok tick story. But again, I think there's going to be a lot of research coming out about the ramifications of social media access at very young, tender ages and how that affects you as you enter adulthood. Paul, thank you.